Hi guys, this is Pam. Happy Friday. I'm going to talk today about what are some of the things that has helped me to reach the level of acceptance of my stuttering that I have today. I have stuttered since I was 5 years old, so for a long time, almost a little bit more than 40 years. And for the majority of that time, I was very covert, meaning that I kept my stuttering hidden. And I mostly did that by avoiding speaking situations, because I was overwhelmed with the many feelings that I've since learned that people who stutter are often consumed with. I felt ashamed of my stuttering. I felt embarrassed. I felt that I was not measuring up to society's standard of what effective communication is. I internalized some of the negative messages that I got early on from my dad, from some elementary teachers who clearly didn't understand stuttering and didn't know what to do with a stuttering kid back then. When I finally decided, or it was decided for me 4 years ago, that I was going to come out of the stuttering closet that I had made for myself, and that had actually put the nails in there so tight. When I finally decided that I couldn't take it anymore, that my insides were screaming, that my insides were battling this whole authenticity thing, I reached out and I found support. And just like that, I did some internet research. I found that there was resources locally right in my backyard. There was a self-help group of the National Stuttering Association that met locally. I called one of the people, went to a meeting, had a hard time initially, because it was the first time I had ever met and heard other people who stuttered, and that was hard for me. It was overwhelming, because suddenly I realized, suddenly I knew that I was not all alone like I had always thought that I had been. And when I really started to get involved in self-help and really started attending meetings and participating and talking, it actually has been the talking about stuttering to anybody that will listen, basically, but also to other people who stutter that really get it. That is what has really helped me significantly over the past couple of years to come to terms with, I'm okay just how I am. Stuttering is just another way of communicating, and it's who I am. It's part of who I am. It is what it is. I'm not comfortable with keeping that part of me hidden anymore. And just that realization that that it really is okay, that I'm not going to be struck by lightning, that I'm not going to sink into quicksand, and that most people around me really don't care if I stutter like I had always thought that they did, and that I had really over-obsessed about. When I realized that other people were going to react to my stuttering like how I reacted to it, it was just like this, like the handcuffs were unlocked and the chains were taken off, and I literally had a weight taken off me, and I felt free enough to be me, free enough to allow me, the whole me, all of Pam, to come out. And I started doing that, and oh baby, it's been like waterfalls since then. But just talking, sharing my story, explaining to people what it feels like when you are trying to get the words out that are right there and they're just stuck momentarily, or talking about how so easy it is to feel inadequate or ashamed, or just talking about that and realizing that, oh my God, I have a voice. People actually want to hear what I have to say, and it has value. Those are the things that have really helped me move towards acceptance. The old saying, I'm okay, you're okay, that really applies when we're talking about stuttering. We have to believe that we're okay. And we have to believe that, putting ourselves out there, making ourselves vulnerable is really the richest thing that we can share of ourselves with other people. Just being who we are. And when I realized how much time I had wasted and how many relationships that I had not created because of my fear to let myself come out, I think what I've been doing over the last couple of years is making up for lost time. So really, that's been important to me in my stuttering journey towards acceptance, finding other people who stutter, realizing that I'm an expert at my own stuttering. I really am. And if you stutter, you are too. And understanding truly, for the first time in my life, that I'm okay just the way that I am, and that really stuttering is okay, and it's just another form of communication that's helped me tremendously. So stay tuned for next time. I'm sure we'll come up with some other interesting topics to share with other people who stutter, or other people that care about people who stutter. Have a good night and a great weekend.